So another day in the markets, and another sector is rolling over to the downside at a speed of light, guys. In this case, we're talking about the retail sector. LULU, a great representation for one of the top stocks in the retail sector, is tanking. Now, this means two things. Number one is the fact that all the retail sales numbers are totally fake and they're total bullshit, okay? How can one of the best stocks, arguably, of all times from the retail sector, okay, is dropping 20% in one session? Notice it's not dropping 3%, it's not dropping 5%, it's not even dropping 10%. At the lows of the day, yesterday, the stock was down, okay, almost 100 points, from 483 down to 387. And yet people are looking at this and they're saying, no, it's a bull market. It's a bull market, nothing to worry about. Now, if this wasn't enough, okay, let's take a look at Nike. Complete dog shit as well, okay? Basically, Nike, this is the second warning on Nike. It did the same thing last quarter. We profited on Nike drop last quarter and this quarter, guys. There is a bigger trade I'm going to show you that you can put together as a result of these market observations. But you get two retail stocks dropping on the same day by double digits, okay? That is not a bullish signal. So this is just another bear domino falling in play of a way bigger market rollover that we're in the making. But yet, if you look at the indexes, right, what's going on? Well, indexes, let's take a look. Nothing's going on, right? Okay, 30-point drop. What is that? Okay, we're expecting something big to happen, Leo, but nothing is happening. Yes, the ball is in motion. It's rolling over. You're setting a series of lower highs for the last two trading sessions, but yet the size of the move, right? What is this crap? It's a 28-point drop, okay? Nobody gives a shit about a 28-point drop. However, it tells you the story that, okay, this is the top, this is the rollover, and we're in a situation right now, guys, where all the buyers are gone, okay? But yet, we don't have a strong number of sellers. Not yet. We see a strong number of sellers in various sectors. For example, if we go look at Japan, okay, what do you see? Well, Japan failed the double top. It just set 40,960 if we take the longer time frame chart right here. Okay, this is a double top with a small overshoot right here above this level, guys. I mean, this is not a healthy signal. Most of the people will argue, well, hey, look, well, this chart almost looks like the chart of Bitcoin, right? It goes from 30,000 to almost 41,000 and it fails. Yeah, and you know what happens next to Bitcoin, right? It drops 10,000 points. Clearly, we're talking about different percentages here, but the point is there. So you got Japan sets the top, Bitcoin sets the top. Not so long ago, we're posting the video right here at 74K. I mean, we've hit 60, now we're back to 63. Okay, the same thing is happening with Ethereum, right? Even taking a bigger hit not so long ago. It was trading at 3,800. I was saying, look, it's going to 3,000. How does that look, guys? Okay, we're off by what? 40 points, 35 points on Ethereum hitting 3,000. Now, you can review that video, guys. It was posted like, what, 7 days ago? And right after that, this is what happens. It hits our target within 35 points. And then here comes the shortable bounce. So the rollover is in place in so many sectors. If we were to review one sector after another, and of course, without even understanding all the other sectors in all the other things that are taking place, all you have to do is take a look at the leading stocks such as SMCI. What is that? Well, that's a major top information. There are people that are actually dreaming that SMCI is going to go back to 1,200, 1,100 in not so distant future, and that shit is not going to happen. The next move is going to be way lower. I mean, you wouldn't want to touch SMCI until it probably goes back to 500, 600 level, and it is going to happen. Now, NVIDIA, despite of all the publicity and everything over the course of its AI event, guys, the stock ain't doing shit, okay? And this is a shortable entry. That is a beautiful shortable entry on NVIDIA, okay? The temporary top is set. There's going to be a way bigger pullback before it ever hits a level of 974 again. So these are beautiful moments to be short in the market, okay? Let me tell you how severe the current market conditions really are by showing you a few candles. Okay, so we're looking at a longer time frame chart of LULU here. It's a 6-month chart, and what we're doing is we're using a candle volume for portrayal of candles on this chart. So this makes a quick and easy illustration. Basically, the largest volume days in case of LULU were on October 17th and March 22nd. Basically, the only other time where you had a bigger size candle, which represents the size of the move, on any kind of relevant volume in relation to these huge volume days was right here on December the 8th, which was a move to the upside. But in no shape or form does this even compare to the type of volume we've had on LULU. And pay close attention to this level, because within this understanding, you will be able to nail a colossal trade on LULU moving forward from here. So look at which level it happens. It happens at 421 level. So 421 also coincides with the current orange line, which would be a 200-day. And yesterday, basically, LULU drops under that level all the way down to 387 and bounces to 403, but it could never bounce back to the 421 area. And so from here, any kind of bounce up to the 420 will fail, and you'll be able to capture a perfect entry. So you see LULU Monday at 410, 421, that's your entry. What you do is you buy December expiration 2024, okay, like 200 strike puts, okay. And this thing is going to collapse all the way to 150 if you examine the longer time frame chart. So let's go look at 5-year on LULU. All right, this is how crazy this is. So there's a there's a moment in history of LULU where it goes to $300, close to it, and then it drops basically by 40-50%. I mean, all the way down here to the 115 level. And look at the time frame where it happens. Like, it happens lightning fast, right? We're only talking about a few months. So it is due to repeat this very pattern right here. The fact that LULU dropped yesterday by almost 100 points is no surprise if you study the charts, guys. Basically, this type of volume right here also is a warning signal that in not so distant future, something, whether it's a stock, a commodity you're trading, or an index, is going to do this, what just happened. So and look how precisely this candle is forming under the 200-day moving line. Now, this is how crazy this is, right? So the day before, LULU was above the blue line, okay? It was above the 50-day moving average. And often when you hear the news, their references, what they like to reference is how many stocks are trading above the 50-day, okay? Which is totally fucking irrelevant, okay? Because within the scope of one trading session, okay, if one of the top stocks, one of the top favorites for institutional investors go from trading above the blue line to trading under the orange line, all within one trading session, it's a 20% drop, you know, top to bottom. Guys, if the top stock can do it, what's going to happen to the rest of the stocks, okay, that are not even favorites like LULU? This is a message, okay? This is a message to the market you simply cannot ignore, okay? And yet, there's going to be people that are going to be buying LULU at 400, okay, and then they're going to be shocked. They're going to be sitting there wondering, well, why can't it go above 420? Well, why can't it go? Because this candle right here tells you that somebody already knew, okay, well, maybe not in October of 2023, okay, but somebody expected what just happened. They already expected this to happen here. So this, basically, what does this make? This move higher from October until now in LULU, what does this make? This makes for a full bullshit, fake bullshit move. So this is a representation of what the rest of the market is actually going to be going through. So let's take a look at the indexes and the perspective. But basically the point before I switch from the LULU chart is by the end of 2024, LULU will trade at $150 a share. It's still at 400. If it bounces to 421, that's your ultimate entry level. You can capture a 280 point drop. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Just buy puts and fucking hold them. But you got to buy them on the bounce. On the bounce when LULU's going to come to that level. Capture this drop. Okay, the whole market is going to be way lower. This is just the beginning, but this is a meaningful beginning because it already happens after a lot of sectors have rolled over. Okay, after the rollover is clear in gold, in Bitcoin, in Japan, all these market tops that are selling off with a flash crash top pattern. Okay, now you're getting it on a retail sector, and it is very meaningful to the market because the retail sector, well, the narrative has been such that U.S. consumer is so strong, and now people are realizing, well, shit, how can the U.S. consumer be so strong when you have LULU, which is a top favorite retail stock, is dropping from above a blue line to under the orange line? This can't, like, boom, it's just, everything just got demythed by all these fake moves just got decoded, okay, basically. Okay, it's a little bit harder to witness the volume bars, but see this is the highest volume bar, and it's red. This is the highest volume bar, and it's red. This is the highest volume bar, and it's red. And yet, in each one of those instances, you don't have a big sell-off day. You have big sell-off volume, but you don't have a big magnitude of the move to the downside, all right, until it fucking happens, okay, just like it happened in case of LULU. So one part of the market begins breaking, another part of the market begins breaking, but it's not yet enough to produce a meaningful move to the downside overall in the index, okay? But as we are decoding the bullshit market over the course of the last 5 months, we're seeing clear signs that it's not going to hold up, and the biggest trade will be on your SPY puts when the transition from a small size daily move is going to elaborate itself into a large size move. So what appears to look right now as the ultimate highest level in the market that can only go higher is soon going to look like this area of the chart where you can't catch a break. The market just dropping, and every time it bounces, it's dropping again, and it's going to be a major rollover disaster for the bulls. Now, guys, these type of artificial markets have only happened twice in the history of the markets, and preparing yourself to profit when the market is going to drop, which could begin happening at any given day. See, I mean, it is obvious that very meaningful market sectors that are totally uncorrelated, okay, they are dropping, they are rolling over. This warning sign from the retail sector this week, it is a huge sign for the market, but yet what does the market do? Zero reaction. It seems like the market is not dropping, even though components of the market are dropping by 20% in a single trading session. At some point, this will resolve in a major lightning fast drop, kind of like what you see on this area of the chart. So, with that said, prepare yourself for these 50x, 100x trades. They are on the horizon. Just because it has not happened yet, okay, is not a reason to be bullish right now. So with that said, if you want to make a ton of money trading weekly options, visit 13mmtv.com. Trade this humongous move that's coming with the 13 Market Moves Coach, guys. Click the big orange button or click the link below this video, guys, to get started. This is going to be one of the greatest drops in the history of the financial markets.